got provisions. Now I'll head home, jump in the shower, get cleaned up. See, this guy was cleaning up the inside of a greenhouse there, and it's quite musty in there, I gotta say. It's quite musty in there. So I'll be hacking out that dust for probably a couple of days. But it looks good. It's starting to look good. Hello! So I trimmed that tree. I don't know if you guys can see it. That tree. All these trees in here. Still got a little bit more trimming to do. Cleaned out that shed a bit, or the greenhouse a bit. These are pretty good. I trimmed these about 3 years ago, and well, started because I'm trimming them all the time, eh? So place is looking good. Place is looking good. Now I'll go home and relax. Just gonna ride my skateboard. I don't know if you guys can see. I want to make sure you can see the front of the skateboard, but I also want to make sure you can see the car that's about to hit me. So at least if I get knocked off this thing, you can get his license plate for me. So I know they did it. That breeze is nice. It's gonna be cool again tonight. Good. It was cool enough that yesterday my chickens barely drank any water yesterday whatsoever. The day before, because it was so hot, we had to water them 3 times. It's crazy. So hopefully that heat wave that went by, that's hopefully the last one for the season. Don't know who she was, but she waved. Who wouldn't wave at a guy on a skateboard? Who wouldn't? Only freaks and weirdos, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Well, here comes the trailer. He's across the road, nobody coming. Let him go. More room on this side anyway. More rocks on this side too. For whatever reason. There, what he has there, that cherry picker thing, that's what I need. I made a lot of money with one of those, pruning trees and stuff. Well, look further before I get off the road, so you don't have to walk as far. But I'll walk from here. There you go. Ugh. Thought that was one of my clients. Same color, wrong car though. Same color, wrong car. Which he got a freebie wave. That's a pretty rusty car. My buddy Paul said he saw a car, or an SUV last night coming up from town, and he was going to probably stop and look at it tonight on his way to work, just to see what they're asking for it and what kind of condition it's in. And I'm in a rush to get another vehicle, but not such a rush that I'm going to just take anything, or I'm back in this situation again, you know, anywhere from a year to a couple of months, you know what I mean? And I just can't keep taking those hits, you know what I mean? I'm better off to just be a pain in the ass to everybody and have them picking me up all the time. They don't mind that much, you know, because I do a lot of work, right? So they're like, It's just, it would be more convenient if I had my own rolling toolbox and such. But if I don't, that's okay. You know, because like when I do get something, hopefully it'll be good enough that you know, you'll get a couple of years, at least a couple of years out of it. You know, it gives you time to save up for something else, right? Like you need 5 years to save up for a vehicle. You know, like I know a lot of people say, well, just go get a loan. Loans only work for people who have consistent income. My income is not consistent enough. It's consistent enough for a credit card, but not a car loan. And definitely, I could never afford the payments on a brand new vehicle. That I don't know how anybody can. All right. There we go. So yeah, I gotta go figure out which chicken picked a fight with me yesterday. See if he's gonna pick a fight with me again. I'll have to kind of like, yeah, he's the first on the list for next week anyway. It's like, yeah, but it was funny. He was just like pecking at my boot. I was like, get in the coop. He just kept pecking at my boot. I'm like, are you fighting with me? It was a good sized rooster too. If those chickens are smaller than the ones last year, it's like by a pound, half pound max. Like they're pretty darn close. All right, there we go.